Well, right now, John Oyegun, who is the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, joins us here in Abuja. Well, I had thought that was going to happen in Lagos, but you're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you very much. My
pleasure. And it's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, we have seen agitations all over the country. I mean, they've come in different ways and different shapes and forms, but the loudest right now is coming from the southeast, from some members who are asking to secede, but not directly. They're asking for a referendum. From what we gather now, what they seek is a referendum. Do you think that your party, considering how fractured the country was shortly after the 2015 elections, could have done more to unite the country?
It's really to get to the bottom of why the agitation. Firstly, I just think everything owes its origin to the nature of the economy when we took over. And when young people are jobless, unchallenged, beginning to lose hope in their own future, then this kind of thing begins to rear its head. So the answer to me, because when they say marginalization, sometimes I find it very difficult, because those people, the Southeast particularly as a people, are one of the most prolific in this country. They're in virtually every part of this country. And to say that for them, they are good because they settle, they build, they establish enterprises. They are relatively free given the level of security as it affects everybody in every part of this country. So one finds it very difficult to understand that there is a political angle to this. The economic bedrock, yes, there's no question. There's a lot of frustration in the land because of the kind of economy we took over, because of the need to basically rebuild our economic base and offer the youths of this country challenges that will divert them from issues like that. So yes, a lot could have been done, but the economy was so badly fractured.
So perhaps
and we are still in the process
perhaps
of
the economy was badly fractured. I mean, a lot of people will understand that. But there was also the political fracturing of the country, as it were. You know, and you are very involved in the political electioneering of 2015 for your party, that in some instances, the elections were almost fought along religious lines, fought along ethnic lines, and it would seem that there was some very marked division shortly after the 2015 elections as a result of election rhetoric in some instances. Do you think that your party could have done more to heal the wounds and reconcile people who felt they had been left out of the political equation?
I think a lot is being done in that regard. There's no question about it. Underground, these are things that you will not see. We are more familiar with physical structures and the rest of it, but the APC as a party has done a lot. If you watch what is going now, there is that coming back. Particularly, let's concentrate on the Southeast, of Southeastern leadership to the APC. The rhetoric, the violent, vicious rhetoric, religious rhetoric, ethnic rhetoric of the electionary period is dying out. No question about it. So it is a process. It isn't a switch that you flick. Unfortunately, again, I want to say that this was not a problem during the electionary period of the APC per se. We were responding to the religious pilgrimages that were taking place all over the place. We were responding to being called the, what do you call it, Janjaweed party. We were responding to being called the Muslim party, jihadist party that was going to Islamize the whole country. It was unfortunate. But we've had only 2 years. We've had 2 years of tough economic challenges. And those have become the priority. And everything is going on here.
We'll take some questions now quickly from my colleagues in Lagos.
Well, we've had some of the party leaders speak about restructuring. We've got Tinubu, we have Atiku. Even the Progressive Governors Forum also suggests that we need to restructure. Is the party going to take active steps to do that? Because there are those who think if you promise to do that and you don't do it, that can be interpreted by them as breach of contract.
Well, I get you loud and clear. There's no question at all that this issue of restructuring has been with us for quite a while. And I must say, whilst the APC manifesto was being put together, it was discussed extensively. I was a member of that manifesto committee. Governor El-Rufai was a member, and it was chaired by the governor of Lagos State. We chose our words very carefully in putting our manifesto together, and we are committed to what we have said in that manifesto. But look at it this way. If you ask a Nigerian youth today, will he say his number one preference is restructuring, or will he say his number one preference is a job, food on the table, economic prospects, restoration of hope in his future? Will restructuring will it be the panacea that will solve that problem? So that is the issue, the challenge that we are confronted with as the APC. What is our priority at this stage? Is the nature, the temper of the economy such that we can now embark on that very complicated issue? It is complicated. It is contentious. And a lot of people talk about it without any commonality. We have stated clearly what we want to do: devolution, true federalism. We really avoided the word restructuring because it means so many things to so many people. So yes, short answer to your question, we are coming to that. But our priority for now, for today, is to fix the economy and restore hope. Provide jobs, restore hope to the teeming millions of our youths all over the country. So it's a matter of priority. It's not an either-or situation. We will deal with all of this.
It comes across as though you're saying that, well, yes, restructuring can wait. We will deal with that when we can.